Faith, honey, it's Mommy. Listen, did you happen to see the local paper today?
No, Mom, they don't deliver it up here.
Oh, I thought maybe you had read it online or something.
The only thing I've been reading is my English lit book. I've got midterms. How's Dad? Is he still in jail?
Unfortunately, but with any luck, he'll be out soon.
It must be weird for you having to defend Dad for murdering Damien.
I don't think he's guilty.
No, but I wouldn't blame him if he did it. I'm sure he wanted to.
Faith, that's not a very nice thing to say. Damien cared a lot about you.
No, he wanted you. We just came along with the package. It's okay. I eventually came to like him, which I guess was really stupid.
No, sweetheart, it wasn't. You have a good, kind heart, and I hope that you never lose it.
I just want this all to be over.
So do I. Faith, I am worried about your father. He's acting like he's okay, but I think he should have his family around him. I'm gonna call Miss Gibson and ask if you can come home.
No, don't. I can't bail on this test. I'm already behind because I came in mid-year. If I don't take this test, I'll never catch up.
Oh, sweetie, you can study while you're here.
With Dad in jail? I don't think so. I'll come home as soon as my midterms are over. I promise.
Faith Snyder, I'd like a word with you.
I don't know how those drugs got into my locker. I don't smoke pot. Someone's trying to set me up. It was probably those girls, you know, Grace, Audrey, Samantha. They've had it out for me ever since I won the essay contest.
You are a very lucky young woman, Faith.
I am?
Your father has intervened on your behalf.
My father's okay with it?
I am not okay with you doing drugs. But I know how difficult it's been living away from home for the first time, getting used to a new school, so I promise, Miss Gibson, it won't happen again. I hope you've learned your lesson, young lady.
Have you talked to Faith?
Yeah, I called. I tried to get her to come home, but she has an English lit exam.
Well, that's good. At least her focus is where it needs to be.
I've never seen her take her studies so seriously.
Well, thank you so much for giving my daughter a second chance, Miss Gibson. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to talk to her in private for a few minutes.
Miss Gibson, he is not...
I don't think Faith realizes the break she caught today with just the suspension. Miss Gibson was planning to expel you and report you to the local authorities.
You were gonna have me arrested?
You know the school has a zero-tolerance policy when it comes to drug use.
Now, if you think we should go that route, I'll defer to your judgment.
No, please. Thank you so much for giving me a second chance. I know it's a big deal. I won't disappoint you.
We do need to talk, Dad.
What are you doing here? You're supposed to be dead.
I'll explain everything in the car now. Let's go.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
I don't think you have a choice, Faith. You're suspended, which means you can't stay in the dorm. And I doubt you want to call your parents and tell them why you've been sent home.
My dad is in jail. They're saying that he murdered you, but you're still alive. I'm calling the police to tell them that they're wrong.
It's really sweet that you want to help your father, but unfortunately, I'm the only one who can. So if I were you, I'd cooperate with me.
What do you want from me, Damien?
You were in trouble. I helped you out.
Why?
Because I'm your stepfather and I love you, that's why. Just like I did that day when the man held a gun on you in your living room.
His name was Ebstone, and you killed him.
I'd do it again if I had to.
I'm just worried about my dad. So can we please just go back to Oakdale and get him out of jail? He doesn't belong there.
It's not that simple.
Yes, it is. You're alive.
But no one can know that yet, Faith.
Why not?
There's a power struggle among the Romaldis.
I thought you didn't have any family left.
Yeah, well, there's a distant cousin, so he claims. He wants control of the family fortune. He tried to have me killed and set your father up to take the fall.
So just tell the police and have them arrest the guy.
If he knows I'm alive, he'll do anything he can to get to me. He might try to use your mother and the children to draw me out.
This is crazy.
Yes, I agree. but I won't put my family in danger. Do you believe me?
Not really.
I wouldn't do that if I were you, Faith.
You know what? I'm impressed. You're able to withstand tickle torture.
You won the game, Ethan. Do I get a prize?
You sure do. How about the lucky horseshoe above Grandma's door at the stables? You want your mom to go grab that and bring it home for you?
Yeah, I can do that. I'll put it above your door to your bedroom, okay? Nat, why don't you take Ethan and go say goodbye to Margot? I'll be out in a minute.
I love you, Daddy.
I love you too, honey.
I promise I will bring them back to visit you as soon as Margot gives me the word.
No, you won't. Because you're taking the kids and you're leaving town. Today.
Faith, give me your cell phone.
If you're telling the truth, let me call my mom. You can tell her about your cousin. That way she'll be safe. That's what you want, right?
And what if someone is monitoring the call?
And please think you're dead.
But my cousin knows the truth. He may have tapped your mother's phone. If he knows we've been in contact, he'll go after her. You have to trust me.
Why would I? I'm pretty sure you just kidnapped me from school.
Tell me the truth, you didn't mind leaving. I'm not like your teachers who tell you to do one thing and then they go off and do another. Hey, I've been to boarding school too. I know how strict they can be. I don't blame you for rebelling.
I was just smoking pot. It wasn't a big deal.
You never really wanted to go to boarding school, did you? What if I promise you you'll never have to come back here again, and your parents never have to hear about the marijuana?
You can do that?
I can do that and more for a friend.
And what do you want in return?
For now, just let your mother think you're coming home for a visit. She can't know that you've seen me.
My dad is in jail for no reason. If I don't tell, he'll stay there.
Only temporarily.
Hello?
Faith, hi. It's Molly. Listen, it's about your dad. Can we talk?
What about Dad?
He's still in jail, but I'm doing everything I can think of to prove he's innocent.
Maybe I can help.
I am so glad to hear you say that. Your dad would never admit it, but I think he really needs everybody to rally around him right now to keep his spirits up.
Shouldn't we be trying to get him out of jail?
That's where I come in. But I think he really needs you here, so I'm gonna come on up there and pick you up, okay? I think you can't be too far away from your family at a time like this.
I have a chemistry exam. If I wouldn't blow it off for my own mom, why would I blow it off for my dad's girlfriend?
Silly me for thinking that your dad came before a science test.
I'll get there when I get there.
Good girl.
Holden, the kids are still in school. I can't pull them out at a moment's notice.
Lily, don't you get it? If Damien wanted to escape justice, he could have just disappeared. But he staged his own death. He has something else up his sleeve.
You think he's coming after me?
I know he is.
But that's insane. Why would he risk everything? After all the lies he's told, he can't possibly think that I would go back to him.
This is Damien we're talking about. He believes that you two are destined to be together. He thinks that you'll forgive him just like you always have.
I won't. Not ever again.
He will never give you up. You know that, and I cannot protect you from in here.
Well, my mother has hired security to guard the house 24 hours a day.
Lily, this is Damien we're talking about. What you need to do is just go visit Sierra, go to Montega.
No!
Why?
No, because I'm not gonna run out on you, Holden. I'm gonna stay here and help you fight this.
Lily, I can't do what I need to do if I'm worrying about you and the kids.
What makes you think that he won't come after you? Look, we are sticking together on this. I know that you said that you have Molly, but you need me, Holden. I know how Damien thinks, and I am the only one that can get through to him. You need me.
Lily, this is the wrong time to be stubborn. Hey, you guys all set?
Say goodbye to your daddy.